Racing come up short against Toulouse.
What a game.
Hell of a game.
What a game, Andy Rowe. You watch it?
Red card or not?
Did you watch it?
No.
And in my opinion, it ain't a red card. I've looked again. I'm not here to upset the fish cart. I'm here to
The fish cart.
I'm not like you, Goody. I don't want to cause uproar, but I feel like sometimes I need to say things and I need to put it out there just to voice my opinion and not cause a debate. I'm not looking to do that at all. But
Why are you being so horrible?
Matt, I'm not being horrible. I don't think. Well, it doesn't matter because the Toulouse were sensational, even with friend of the show Zach Holmes off the pitch anyway. Matt, he's planted in that, ready to make that tackle. As who's he put a high tackle on? Imhoff.
Wan him off. Imagine me call Wan him off.
I know Imhoff. What a name. So Zach Holmes is obviously set. He's set, ready to Wan him off. It's one him off. Mate, I don't want to keep talking about one him off. Anyway, Zach Holmes is set, in my opinion, before Imhoff steps in off the wing and he dips. Someone sent me a screenshot. Like he's unfortunately dipped into that tackle.
Yeah.
Zach Holmes cannot change his body position there. He's set ready to tackle. He's a small man, and they're hard tackles, aren't they? Because there's no room for adjustment. He's got nowhere to, because of the touch lines there, there's no real room for him to adjust. If Imhoff doesn't dip, unfortunately how he does, it's a dominant tackle, which is what we all want to see. This is only my opinion. And you can see Luke Pearce, you can see why he's given the red card, because in today's climate, he's hit him with his shoulder in the neck with force.
Yeah.
But to me, for Zach Holmes, that tackle is unavoidable. Like people say, oh yeah, but he needs to go. You talk, the game's going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, I get that. Now, my take on it, and I'm only saying this purely because I know where World Rugby are trying to take the tackle. They're trying to outlaw these high hit swinging shoulders with one straight arm, which is basically some of the dominant tackles, not because they want that out of the game, because they just see that as dangerous. The impact of if you do get it wrong, what happens. So I agree, and I thought Luke Pearce handled it in one way with one arm tied behind his back because of what he knows World Rugby want from a referee. But in the other sort of hand, he's looking at it going, trying to find a mitigating circumstance why he wants to give a yellow, not a red. And you talk about it, and you talk about the conversation they had with the TMO. Now, I actually think if you look back at it, he's made the decision after a bit of communication. Then the TMO, which was Hughesy, was it Graham Hughes? Oh, Rowan Kitt. So the TMO Rowan Kitt has come back in it. I think he's trying to say something.
Yeah, he did, 100%.
And I think he was trying to say, I reckon he might have said,
he's dipping Luke.
yeah.
Luke,
But then
Luke's in there.
Luke's looked at it and gone, I'm giving it enough to try and see some mitigation. I don't see any, so I'm going to give it a red. And then you hear Rowan Kitt go, Luke.
Yeah, and then he's gone.
And then he calls the captains and it's gone. So it's a borderline one. And we spoke about, before the Autumn Internationals, we spoke about Owen Farrell. That's how he tackles, with the swinging arm, shoulder, upright, which is what World Rugby are going to outlaw. Now, at some point, and we saw it in the Six Nations with Darcy Graham, we saw it against South Africa in the autumn, it will happen to other players, it will happen to Farrell, but that's why World Rugby are just trying to get rid of it completely, which you have to change the tackle technique for that.
I get that, and his was a complete accident, as we've just said.
Yeah.
Look at Manu, and we love Manu, but he's gone to take Sam Johnson's head off because
Sam Johnson's been smashing him.
Because Sam Johnson's been smashing him indeed.
Look how legal Sam Johnson's tackles were.
That's a much different tackle. That's like a head-on tackle. There's no.
But Zach Holmes's was head-on.
Yeah, but it was an open play. I know. So
he's actually got longer to think about the tackle.
Yeah, mate. He's got the confined amount of space. You're talking to a big hitter here, Goody.
But what I'm saying is, I completely understand your point. But what I'm saying is, you look at the way Sam Johnson tackled Manu Tuolangi every time against England, Scotland. Manu's coming off the top of the line out. Sam Johnson in his head knows that unit's got a 10-metre run up. Yeah. I'm going to chop him. Zach Holmes is one at the weekend, and he chopped him. Sam Johnson's tackles were technically perfect. Yeah. And if you go to World Rugby and go, show us a big hit that's legal, you put Sam Johnson's in there every day of the week. You've got one of the most powerful players in the world running at him, chops him down, bang. What about Torzan's offload?
Apparently, he's 20 years old.
Yeah. And he's on
what a name, Tarzan.
Hell of a,
what's his name? Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Which in Scottish is Tarzan. Hell of an offload. I tweeted that.
Hell of a bush
got
as well.
about 45,000 impressions. So just stick in my box, Goody. Just tweet what I know
Stick
about.
in your box.
Yeah.
You what?
Stick in my box.
Stick in your box. What?
What do you mean
With what
sticking
I
in your
know.
box?
What do you mean by stick in your box?
Genuinely. What do you mean?
You said it. What do you mean? You were like, I'm just sticking my box, Goody.
Sticking it in my box, as in, like, I know what I'm talking about.
What?
Yeah.
No.
No, is that not?
No, that's
That
not playing.
again, that's not unrehearsed. Yeah, so I'm sticking in my box, Goody,
Sticking in your box.
and I'm not.
Whose box?
Yeah, mate, what? And I'm not. I'm talking about stuff that I know, Goody.
Yeah.
Ruggers.
Yeah.
And that got 45,000 impressions on Twitter. So thank you for
It
the
was a
people that
ridiculous
interacted.
offload round the back, though, wasn't it?
Mate, how good at Toulouse?
Yeah.
The thing is, and
I think
you,
Just before you say anything
Yeah.
about Toulouse, what I need you to understand is I've been coached by their head coach, who's an absolute cowboy.
really,
Yeah, zero structures, just like coaches offloads like that. Which when I'm trying to get the ball around the belly, just doesn't work. I
Mate,
play to breathe.
they've got star players. That's
Yeah.
why, haven't they?
Those youngsters, no fear.
mate.
Onto Mac.
Mac, Dupont.
How'd he go at 10?
Oh mate, Dupont moves from 9 where he's tearing it up. They bring on Sebastian Bezzi.
I thought Bezet went to 10. No,
No, Dupont moves to
Did
10,
he?
and he made Finn Russell, Finn Russell,
Yeah,
scored a try.
He-
Dupont was class.
he was amazing.
And you talk about watching Toulouse play, watch the French teams play, Clermont as well yesterday, ridiculous. And then you look at the French national team, coached by Jacques Brunel. How can you be that good at club level and that bad at international level as a team,
But that's the
as
thing.
a collective bunch of players?
You've basically manipulated me that French rugby is embarrassing, and I've
At
watched
national level, it is.
but even at club level a bit. I don't watch much top 14,
I watch a lot of it because I commentate on it.
and I'm watching that, and I was actually excited watching the game.
Yes.
I was like, yes.
Offload the balls. Compare that game to the Edinburgh Munster game as well. Now Munster win. Edinburgh have all the possession, or not all of it. A lot of opportunities, don't take them. Racing, how many opportunities did they have that they butchered as well?
Yeah.
When after Toulouse go down to 14, but the bite and the effort from the Toulouse players, you don't often see that in French teams.
But they looked unbeatable from the start. I thought
They were awesome.
Yeah,